everything is fine.
Yes. Except when it's not.
And it's always that way. When I get phone calls that I don't want to go through it because I'm not a victim. But you're making me feel like one.
I'm making you feel like a victim?
Yes, because you're saying it's not enough.
What's not enough?
Of course
What
not.
I'm telling you that I'm feeling.
Did I say it's not enough, or just say it's not fulfilling?
It's not true.
It's not
And
fulfilling.
that's not true.
What's not true?
What you think. Your reality.
What do I think? You don't have a clue what I think.
You just told everyone that you did not believe that I was actually depressed.
No, they told you they didn't think you're depressed.
No,
Wait.
you said it. You
How many
told
of
me
you, when
why
I asked, how many think she's depressed, did not believe
that's
she was
what you
depressed
said.
without me
You
saying
said
it?
you didn't believe it.
Watch. Would you like to be free? Because if you don't, you can stay miserable.
Free of what?
Living in depression.
Of loving my daughter so much that it hurts?
Depression.
Is that what it is? If you loved your daughters, you wouldn't be beating yourself up like you're doing. Because it's not helping them, is it?
No, that's why I put the front. And they don't
But
see me.
but
Only you right now and me in my closet. Because not even my boss has seen it.
But honey, whether you hide it or not, you're not able to help them because you're inside your own pain.
Yes, that I agree.
We have a miraculous agreement for starters. So let's stay with that. Let's stay with that. Since you're not able to help them, would you like to be able to help them?
Of course, that's why I get up every morning.
But honey, getting up and faking it every morning is not helping them.
No.
So would you like to be able to help them?
Yes.
I work with people that are suicidal. I've never lost one. And I can help you too. The only problem that you have is you're married to the identity that you're depressed. Because there are moments when you're not, and you aren't faking it. There are moments when you feel good. Tell me an example of one.
I guess when I see the commission check for...
Be a billionaire, so fucking bad. Buy all of the things I never had. I wanna be on the cover of Forbes magazine.
When you see that commission check, and you know you've earned it, and you're one of the top producers, correct? How do you feel?
It feels good. I did it. I actually... It sounds awful.
Give it to me, I'm worth it. Baby, I'm worth it. I'm worth it. Give it to me, I'm worth it.
And when you say it feels good, what word would you say for good? It just feels good, or it feels exciting, or it feels proud, or it feels what?
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. No! Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. So you're not depressed every moment.
No.
That's really
Only
good.
when I focus on her.
Wow, that's huge. Give her a hand with it. That's awesome. Her being your daughter, right?
Yes.
Cool. So I want you to see, we've come from I'm depressed every moment, and I'm not calling you a liar. I'm on your fucking side. I could avoid you. I could drop you in 2 seconds. My intensity is because I want to help you, but you have such an intense attachment in the past to this because it's been so painful. But if you want to help your daughter, which I believe you really do,
Yes.
and you're not able to in that state, then we got to help you change so you can help your daughter.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
So being depressed, even when you fake like you're not, give her a hand for that for starters. So there's a place where you could help your daughter, but it's not that depressed place, right?
No.
Right. So you have the ability to get out of it when you achieve, like when you achieve on a really large scale. So tell me, can I ask you a couple of personal questions?
Yes.
Whose love did you crave growing up, your mother or your father? Not who did you love, I'm sure you loved them both.
Well,
but
it
whose
was
love
very
did you crave?
similar to your situation. When I was 5, my father committed suicide in front of me
Whoa.
and shot my mom, but there was a lot of drugs involved. And
Whoa. Holy fuck.
I went with my grandma with about 3 years, and then she came back, and I had more than 4 fathers.
Sure. Me too.
But she...
Me too.
Not, there.
She went, I'm sorry?
I don't think she was out there. The things that she did just didn't seem right.
Your grandma, you mean?
My mom, she came back into my life.
Yes.
And then, so since I was 8 years old, I don't know, I had over 20 fathers. And I don't want to go into other details, but bad experiences.
Sure.
And then when I was 15, I had my first boyfriend, and my mom said, "You're ready to move out." So I thought it was fun, so I said, "Go ahead." So I left, but I didn't know any better. I got pregnant. I had my first one at 15 and a half, and he left me. I ended up in Texas at 17. I met somebody, thought I was in love again. I got pregnant, and he left me, so I didn't have any money. So somebody said, "Hey, aren't you American?" Because I was like in the border. I said, "Yeah." They said, "You can go get food stamps." And I said, I didn't know what that was. So I went, and the first thing they told me was, "You're committing fraud." And I was like, "Why?" It says, "You're getting Social Security, $800 a month." That killed me. My mom had been collecting and never helped.
Great.
And that was just some. I've been through a lot.
I believe that. And look at my eyes. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm here to help if you let me. Woo! I can because I've been through some of the shit you've been through. Not the same. I don't pretend it's the same.
Alright.
But whenever the person you love tries to harm you, it fucks up your head a little bit.
A lot.
I know. But it doesn't have to stay that way. I'm standing here today because I got out of it, not because I'm a victim. I'm here
Oh, I
because
know I'm not. That's what I tell myself every day.
I understand.
I am grateful.
Well, you're not only grateful, you're strong. Because you've made it through so much shit. So much
And actually,
What do you believe got you through all that?
I believe it was my personal experience when I met Jesus. I was 32.
Yes.
And I was a high school dropout. And I believed everything he said. Everything. I started at Genesis and finished at Revelations. And I'm 45 now. In 13 years, I got my GED. I have a 2-year degree in architecture. I'm a residential licensed contractor, which I passed my builder's exam vet. Since I've never built a skyscraper or worked for anybody, they downgraded a residential, which is okay. I got my realtor license and so much. A 2-year in biblical studies, and I love helping people. And everything in 13 years.
Give a hand to that. That's awesome.
It's not over. So my boss, I want a free trip to the Bahamas. Then I want this, that, and he says, "You're not happy every time I give it to you." And I was like, "Well,
And the reason you're not happy is because you blame yourself, honey, for where your daughter is.
yes,
I know. And that blaming is not making you able to help her, and it's not true. Because God, in your understanding, has his own plan larger than your understanding.
yes,
But he also said these things and more you could do with faith. And you've lost your faith about not being depressed. It's time to reinstall that faith. And there's a way you can do it that's very physical. But you have to let go, not of your daughter. You have to let go of living in the pain. I know you have plenty of stories. I could do 3 hours of stories.
no,
You'd
and I
probably
don't
be 5.
like telling them really. They get depressing.
That's correct. But you tell them to yourself.
Yes,
And when you tell them to yourself, they make you depressed. So watch. If you want to help your daughter, the only way that's going to happen, and it's not going to be easy, but it's doable, but you got to be whole. You got to put the oxygen mask here. You're trying to put it on her while you're sucking air pretending that you have air. But we could get air in you. But to do it, we got to take those 3 things you saw,
Yes.
the body, the focus, and the language, and change them. The way you're doing it now will make you depressed over and over again. Does that make sense?
yes, it does.
But if we change it, if you change it, you can shift it. But you gotta let go, or it won't work, of the story, because the story will keep bringing you back. I know the story is true, but it's time to bury that pitch of a story.
I want to, I just don't.
I know you don't have your hand, that's it. I'd like to show you that. Now,
My boss is gonna be happy. I bet.
who's going to be happy?
My boss.
Oh, your boss is going to be happy. Well, he'd only be happy because he probably loves you and hates to see you in
And he's
pain.
really a nice guy.
And your faking it doesn't fake him out. He sees the truth, right? And so he wants you not only to be successful, he wants you to be happy. That's a pretty awesome. Sounds more like a friend than just a boss. It sounds like somebody looking out for you. And he obviously has been here and he's seen some miracles happen.
Yes, he has.
Good. So why don't you give yourself a little gift for a moment? In order for you to feel this way, you have to use your body a certain way, you have to focus usually on your daughter, and you have to say certain things to yourself, okay? Before you do that, because I know it doesn't feel good, I want you to show me with your body what you'd be like if you just got the biggest commission check of your life and you earned it. I want you to use your body and your face and make this
What
sound.
do I do with this money?
That's right. So I want you to increase the excitement about it though this time. Because even the money, like, what the fuck am I going to do with this money?
Yeah, I just take pictures and I tell my husband, look.
So I want you to do it again, only this time I want you to celebrate fully. Like instead of, I'm going to do this money, what am I going to do this money and celebrate? I want you to just play with it for a moment. Will you do that, Brenda?
Okay.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. You just got your check. Now, did you see what you did with your body? What did you do? Did you notice?
I felt a movement, but I didn't.
Yes, you felt movement. Is that what you said? You felt movement? Yes, you did move. How did you move?
I went
That's right, you went forward. How have you been when you talk about depression?
back.
Back. How many saw that? Raise your hand. That move alone changes the first
Oh
trigger.
my God, I just forgot. There's like 7 other from my office here. Now I'm embarrassed.
Here's the good news.
It's all good.
Your story's out, so now you can let go of it.
Yeah.
Let's keep it home next year. Look at that smile. That smile will fuck up the depression, so don't do it too often.
I can feel it. It's going through me.
Yes, feel it. Who's doing this to you? You are.
The
You're-
focus, you know?
Yes. There you
I'm
go.
still thinking money.
And you're focusing on the money. And when you focus on the money means more to you than money. What does it really mean?
Well, that's the other issue that I have. I keep telling my broker that I don't need it because in all reality, I live a lot better than I used to, so I don't aspire for more. But he said that there's a faulty thinking in that I could be helping other people. Well, you know he wants me to produce more because he knows I can. But
He does.
yes, but it's a good thing, and he just wants me to see that. He wants me to see that if I do that, then maybe I can help if I don't want to use
That's
it.
good. Also, if you have those resources, you could hire someone else to help you with your daughter because there's only so much you know, but there are people that know more in that area.
Yes.
Together you could help her, and you wouldn't have to be by yourself,
Yes.
right? You have resources. That makes sense? So what if this next 6 or 12 months you earned 2, 3, 4, 5? Is it possible to earn twice as much in the same time?
I think I can earn 3 times more than what I'm earning right now. I know I can. I just have to not
Awesome.
focus because I stay home in bed and say I don't need nothing. Let me just eat and watch.
That's
TV.
right. Because if I focused and laying in bed and focused, I need nothing, I don't want anything, I don't do anything,
Yes, I don't want nothing.
then how would I feel? How would I feel?
Bad.
Depressed.
Yeah, depressed.
This is the formula for depression. You have mastered it. But that means you're capable of mastering a different formula. And you've mastered a formula called, in spite of it all, I'm going to produce great results for people. And I'm going to be paid well to be able to do that. So we know you're able to shift when there's a strong enough reason. The problem has been you love your daughter so much, and the pain you feel about her not being where she needs to be is so overwhelming that you allow yourself to get stuck, except when you come out to do your work.
Except that in reality, it's like, how can I have fun or be happy if I don't know if she is? I don't know where she's sleeping. I don't know where she's at. She's here or there, and then she calls me and it's not there. And
Yes.
So how can I sit here and enjoy my time with you knowing that? That's the hardest.
Yes, and that
So how do
belief,
you break through the reality of what is actually happening?
the only way is because you know that if you stay depressed, you'll never be able to help her. And what your daughter needs, you correct me if I'm wrong, what your daughter needs is a role model of someone who, in spite of all the shit she's been through, still finds joy, because that's what she needs to do. All that she's doing is because she's miserable inside. True or false? You tell
Yes,
me.
it's true.
And so if you could demonstrate consistently a level of joy, which would freak her out because she's never known her mother like that, then she would start saying, that fucking bitch could do this, maybe I can.